off the left side, the person on the right should get a point, and the opposite is true. So we're going to create two variables, player 1 points and player 2 points. So I've just gone into the variable section and I pushed the make a variable button. I'm calling it player 1 points, player 2 points. I'll put player 1 points on the left and player 2 points on the right. And so what we want is we're going to use colors and color sensing here. And what I'll do is I'll draw a green wall on the left-hand side, and that the ball will know if it touches the green that it goes that player 1 gets a point. And I'm going to put an orange on the other side and blue at the top. Okay, blue at the top is just so that I can put the points up there at the top. And so we'll have to make the ball bounce off the blue as well. Okay, so let's get it started. You'll know the ball bounces through the green and through the blue. We want it bouncing off the blue. So I go back into my ball script, and we're going to add that if it's touching the color green or the color blue or the color orange, it's going to do something. So let's start with the color blue. So if touching color blue, we want it to basically do the same thing it does when it hits the panel. We want it to turn 90 degrees. So let's throw that in there. Turn 90 degrees. And let's see, does it work? Let's test it out. And it flakes out a bit there, but let's, I think that's because the ball is too big. I've seen this happen before. Let's just make the ball a bit smaller. Does it still, yeah, it still flakes out. So we're going to go into the ball, and we're going to hit costumes, and we're going to hit edit. And up at the top, there's just that little button that makes it smaller. Let's just push it once and say OK, and see if it works now. It does! Okay, so great. The ball was a little too big. So if this happens to you, you can just make your ball a bit smaller. Look, it bounces off the panels, it bounces off the blue. But you'll notice nothing happened when it hit the green. So that's the next thing. We need to start counting points when it hits the green or the yellow. So we're going to say if touching the color green, so I throw that in there and I use the dropper to select the color green. I want to change player 2's points by 1. So that means basically I want to increase player 2's points by 1 when it touches the green, and you'll notice we just got a bazillion points there. So player 2, and that's because we didn't tell the script to stop. So the ball just kept on moving in the green, so the person kept getting points. So now we've thrown in a stop script there, so when it hits the green next time it'll stop and the person will only get 1 point. We can duplicate that whole block now and just choose the color orange. There we go. So if touching the color orange, player 1 gets a point. And then the script stops. So there you see player 2 got another point, but only 1 point, and then it stopped. Just like that. 1 point and it stops. 1 point and it stops. Excellent. So